And then get the music going, then we'll hit it. Ha, no pun intended. No pun intended. All right, guys, so we got about 3 minutes to warm up. So what I want you to do is take a big, deep breath in, and then exhale. You're gonna get hot quick. We've got lights on us. Inhale up, and then exhale all the way down. One more time, guys. Inhale up, big, deep breath. Exhale all the way down. All right, so I'm gonna have your right leg step back in a reverse lunge. Bring the right arm up to sweep, and then come up. We're gonna go slow on the first one, left leg back. Sweep the left arm all the way up overhead, and then step back up. Keep going, I'm gonna show you from my side. Right leg back, sweep overhead, all the way back down. So what you're doing is warming up the legs, opening up the hips, chest and shoulders. Step back, you don't have to do a lunge. I'm just stepping back and then pushing my hip forward. All right, one more on the right, step back, sweep the arm overhead, and then one more on the left, sweep the arm overhead. All right, guys, it's still early, so if you can't touch your toes, touch your shins. It's 2 toe touches and then 2 jacks. So 2 toe touches, hamstrings low back, 2 jacks. If you're a high intensity person, here's your one version from me. Now, how you make low impact, higher intensity, whew, I'm already breathy from talking so much, is use big arm movements. Arms above the head, arms above the heart, any movement that's larger, longer, think levers. Last one, guys, and then 2 jacks. All right, so we got about 1:20 left. So legs apart, I'm gonna face side, Kris is gonna face front. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, half fold, so you're gonna reach out. My fingers are reaching away. Inhale all the way up. We're gonna do it again and add on. Half fold. Now turn your body over to the right, back to the center. Come up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half fold. Turn your body over to the left and back. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way over, guys. Fingertips to the floor. All right, now I want you to drop your hips, lift your head. Now, if you can't reach the floor, right here's fine, okay? Inhale here. Exhale, drop your head, straighten out the legs. One more time. Inhale, drop your hips. If you do yoga, this looks familiar. Exhale, drop the head, straighten out the legs. Soften your knees, roll up. All right, just kind of march it out. Now, if you're coming in late to the game, we're doing intervals today. So some of them are a little more intense. If you don't want to do that, follow Kris, and you can totally do this as a regular interval workout. It does not have to be HIIT today for you if you don't want to, okay? But try one and just see how that feels. So we're gonna work for 40 seconds. We've got 4 exercises, 2 sets of that, then we'll move on, okay? Grab some heavy weights, or grab whatever weights you want. Here's the first one, guys. You're gonna step out with your right leg, turn your toes to 2 and 10, sumo. You're gonna step back together, toes facing forward, narrow squat. Right side again, step out wide, sumo squat, narrow squat. I got started a little late. Sumo squat, and then narrow squat. I've got my timer in a new spot on the wall, and I've got to get used to it. All right, guys, keep going. Woo! Give me one more, and then one more narrow squat. All right, if you can, side to side while I set up the next one. I just want you moving, okay? So this is your recovery time. So the next exercise, while you're doing that, you're gonna hinge forward. You're gonna give me a rear delt row. My elbows are gonna lift. Then you're gonna flip your palms under, underhand row. Go ahead and hinge for me from the hip. Palms facing back, lift and lower the elbows. Now flip your palms up, pull to your belt line. From the front, rear delt row, palms up, pull to your belt line. So I'm just switching hand positions here, but you definitely keep going, keep following Kris. You definitely need to hinge from the hips to the shoulders because you got to have a little gravity, because if I'm up here, I'm not doing the same thing. All right? All right, we're down to 9 seconds. I've talked you through. All right, underhand grip there. One more time, guys. One more time, rear delt. And then one more time, underhand row. Now, side to side. Whew, big deep breath. Now, keep going. I'm gonna set up the next one. This is a low, high chop, okay? You're gonna have one weight, low right, high left. Now, sometimes we rotate, we're not going to. Cervical spine to hips. You're gonna stay nice and tight. Go ahead and get in position right here. Low right, bring it across the body, high left. Now the modification for this would be to do this exercise without any weight. All right, just the weight of your arms is enough. Low right, high left. Now if I was doing this for a long time, I would do a lighter weight. I've got an 8 today just because I have it. And just because I have to do it for 40 seconds. I'm pushing myself. So this is my high intensity for me, using a little heavier weight. Guys, you've got 5 seconds. And we'll get the other side next time. And time, there you go. So side to side while I show you the next one. Do not do heavy weights with these. We're gonna do body weight on the first one. And then if you wanna grab 2 water bottles or something for the second round, you certainly can, okay? All right, so it looks like this. You're gonna jog or march. I'm gonna do the jog, Kris is gonna do the march. And get your speed bag out. And then you're gonna make your speed bag go low to high on the right. Then we're going over to the left. Low to high on the left. Now, big disclaimer, you have to keep your hands away from your face. You're gonna knock yourself in the face, I've heard. I actually did this when I was teaching at World's Gym and bit my tongue. That was not pretty. There was a lot of blood. Now guys, remember, Kris is doing this, marching. And to decrease the intensity, you can just slow it down here. You don't have to go hard and fast. But the more demand on the body, the higher intensity, right? All right, we talked you through it side to side. Now you're gonna be picking up your heavy weights again, or whatever weights you're using, and we're gonna do sumo to the left this time, then a narrow row. You got 8 seconds. Go ahead and get your weight. Get in position. So now I won't have to set it up as much. All right, you ready? Get your feet out, 10 and 2. Sumo, and then get your feet together, toes point together, point forward. Step out to the left, sumo. A less intense version of this would be no weight, body weight only. For some people, that would be enough because these are large muscle movements. So intensity depends on the individual, right? Just like personal training. So that's why it's so hard to explain. Everybody thinks you have to just kill yourself. No, you just want to push yourself. Last one. All right, guys. So side to side, take a little recovery. This is your recovery. And the next one is going to be your rear delt row with your underhand low row. Okay, you got 7 seconds. I'll do side to side with you. You can march in place. You don't have to do side to side. All right, you ready? Hinge over, get some gravity. Give me a rear delt row. Flip your palms, underhand, low row. So again, I talked a lot about gravity. Now let's talk about your hands. I'm pulling, squeezing my shoulder blades. Getting the back of my shoulders, upper back, and then hitting a little lower on that back, on that low row. See how warm it gets in here? It's like 67 degrees on the air condition. What temperature does everybody sleep at? We sleep at 64 degrees. So 2, 1, and done. All right, hang on to one weight, everybody. This is gonna be the chops. Low left, high right. This is the time you can get water, but keep moving. Shake it out, do whatever you've gotta do. You can do this. You what? I'm yawning to get out. Oh, Kris is yawning. Am I boring you? All right, guys, are you ready? Low left, high right. Low left, high right. I'm gonna show you from the side. So notice I'm not rotating. I'm bringing the weight low to my left, bringing it across. What I mean by that is sometimes I'll have clients rotate and use the hip. We're not doing that today. We're keeping the core nice and tight. Like you're wearing some Spanx, and it's not gonna let you move. I saw an ad. Spanx sells bathing suits. I'm thinking that's just gonna squish all my extra skin over everything. All right, that's it. Not that y'all wanna hear about my extra skin. Okay, side to side. Cardio is next. So if you want a little intensity, so these are 1-pound dumbbells. I'll show you how to make it more intense. You could use soup cans. You can use water bottles. You can just use your arms. All right, you ready? So Kris is gonna march. I'm gonna do a little jog, speed bag. Now I gotta go slower on this, or this is gonna hurt really bad. This brings back Billy Blanks, who's on a Geico commercial, I think. That's it, you're rolling those arms, guys, all the way up. Now, I dare you not to be breathy here. Whew. It is hot. 9 seconds. You may not be as flashy as me, so not as hot flashy as me. 2, 1, holy moly. If you use something, was it tougher? Even the bottles of water, those are tough. All right, guys, so you just finished your first round. Grab some water if you want, real quick. I think we have a little more space on this one. Okay, while you're doing that, double up your mat and make a knee pad. We're gonna be going down to your knees on an exercise and then coming up. Kris is gonna do an option with a chair, okay? Grab heavy weights, grab your weights. All right, guys, so it's gonna be a deadlift and then we're gonna go down right knee, left knee. Right side only, here we go. Roll the shoulders down and back. Knees are soft. Hinge over from the hips. Use those legs, squeeze the glutes. Take your right leg, go down to your right knee. Bring your left leg around. Put the right foot down. Pull yourself up through that right heel. Hinge over from the hips. Come back up. This is a hard one. Down to the knees and then back up. This also requires a lot of hip mobility because you've got to be able to swing that leg around. This is your last one. See, the good news is it takes so long to do it. You only get 3 or 4 in. That's it. Side to side, everybody. Side to side. I'm gonna pull my mat out just for the next one. Whew. Okay, guys. Grab light weights or no weights, okay? You're gonna get on your right knee. And then, if you don't want to do your knee, you can do this standing, guys. So, I'm going to have you do reverse flies. You got to get a little gravity. You're going to spread your wings. Squeeze your shoulder blades and down. Keep going, keep going. The music stopped. I have no idea why. There we go. Thank goodness I have another instructor. So you can see Kris is spreading her wings, doing the standing version. Squeeze your shoulder blades and down. I've gone to a lighter one because this is a long lever movement. So if you just have one set to choose from, just use your arms here. 5 seconds, guys. Working all those muscles around your scapula. That's it. Come on up. You need one weight. And let me show you. You guys go side to side. Don't forget this. One weight. So it looks like this. Right knee up. Rotate over the right knee. No knee to the left. Right knee, you're going to rotate. No knee over to the left. All right, here we go. Right knee up. Rotate over to the left. Right knee up. Rotate over to the left. And so we're throwing a little balance challenge in. You can certainly take the knee out of the equation. All right? I'm just making it more intense by having you do more tasks. So it's more demanding on the body the more we ask you to do. So we're throwing a little balance in here. 9 seconds. And make sure your eyes follow that weight as it rotates. Last one, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Make sure you've got clearance on your mat or your pretend mat space. I'm going to show you mine, then Kris will do hers. Now, I'm going to sit into it. Long jump forward, bound forward, and then I'm going side to side across my mat to the back of it, okay? The other option is to get low, long stride, side to side back. All right, let's go, guys. If you want to do the higher intensity, that's a bound, and then kind of a skater move. That's it. Option 2 is a long stride, side to side. I'm just doing one of each so you can see, in case you can't see Kris. If you do the bound, that's higher impact. I like to give options. Make sure you hit that with your heels, right? You want to absorb it. Whew, she's got longer legs than me. All right, that's it. Time. Color turn blue. Oh, somebody's here, Kris. Got an admit. Okay, guys, that's it. So side to side. Get your heavy weights while you go side to side. Make sure you've got a mat for the deadlift to the kneeling. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Shoulders down and back. Hinge over from the hips. Come on up. Take your left leg. You're going to go down to your left knee. Swing that right leg around. Left heel. Pull yourself up. Back to standing. Hinge forward. Flat back. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Left knee goes down to the mat. Swing your right leg around. Left heel. Pull yourself back up. Hinge over. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Left knee. Right leg swings around. Left heel. Pull yourself up. Keep going. We're going to squeeze in one more. Whew. Kneeling to standing. That is it. Now, on the break, side to side while I set it up, you might leave your mat for your knee cushion. So now, switch knees that you're kneeling on. I'm going to show you from the side. Hinge forward. This is reverse flies. So arm weight only or light weights. Here we go. Hinge over, get a little gravity. Follow Kris if you don't want to kneel. Now, watch. This is what I don't want you to do. Don't do this. Don't drape yourself over. You're just hinging forward. Just like Kris is doing standing. If you get tired, we've got 17 seconds left. You can alternate. Right, left. I like to give options. I don't like to call them modifications because they're not. They're really what works for you. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, come on up to standing. You're here. Make sure you have one weight. This is going to be the rotation, and we're going this way. Whew. 5 seconds. It'll be left knee, and then rotate over the right. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate over the left knee. Rotate over to the right. Rotate over the left knee. Rotate right. Remember, one of the options is no knee. Another option, body weight only. Eyes follow the weight. Balance challenge. Remember, more demand. Oh, 10 seconds. Notice if it's more challenging to balance on one side more than the other. This is definitely harder for me on this side. Last one. Holy smoly. Okay, guys, put the weights down. Make sure you have clearance, all right? Get to the back of your mat or a space that you can have to go about 60, 72 inches. Side to side. This is going to close out block number 2, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bound or step forward. Side to side, across the mat, back. Little skaters. All right, go. Long stride. Now, if this is not getting it for you, for your heart rate, add your arms. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I thought the music cut off. You know what I think I did, guys? I think I didn't put that one in airplane mode. So if somebody's texting me, sorry about that. This is a learning process. 9 seconds. Now, if it's not getting it, your heart rate up, if you're not pushing it, add those arms. 3, 2, and 1. All right, side to side. Grab water, please. Whew. We have 1 block left. 1 block left. This is going to be side to side lunges, large muscle group. So grab heavier weights. Grab a small child, whatever you want to do. Whew. All right. So let me demo it. You guys side to side march in place. You're going to be in the middle facing me. We're going to alternate sides. So it's going to be right and then left. Notice my toes are pointing out. My head is up and my chest is up. Whew. All right. Here we go. New round. Take it over to the right. Step out. Leg length distance. The leg that stays in the center of the mat stays straight. All right, so you're getting a nice adductor stretch here when you step out. Keep watching Kris. I'm going to show you from the side. Same roll as a squat. I'm still pushing my tush back, and my head is still up. Try to catch up with you. So I'm finding it hard to talk. I'm working pretty good intensity. All right, guys, you got 3, 2, finish it out. 1. Whew. Okay, side to side for about 10 seconds. The next 10, I'm gonna have you come down here. This is gonna be a bridge hold with a chest press. You're gonna drive it up through the heels. Come on down, join me at the mat. Palms face away, hold the bridge. Tap it with your elbows, come back up. All right, let's go. Bridge hold. Keep going, I'm gonna show you the option. If you want another option, you can do chest press, drop the bridge, set the bridge. So if you got back issues, if this is hurting your hips, you can drop in between. Otherwise, stay in the bridge. You're multitasking. More demand. Drop the hips if you need to. You can also lighten the weights. You can do this with one weight. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, set down one weight, bring another one with you. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna have you do regular side bends with it down by your side. So we're gonna do a challenging side bend. You're gonna stand right here, legs a couple inches apart. I'm gonna bring my arms overhead. Kris is gonna do it down here. She's gonna do an old school side bend. It needs to be the same sensation, knees bent. So lateral flexion over to the right, and then come back up. Keep going, don't follow me. I mean, follow me, but this is, you're creating more space, and then you're closing that gap, whether you're Kris or Leann in this, okay? Hinge over, just to the side there, not a hinge, but lateral flexion, and then come back up. Keep going. You can certainly do what Kris is doing. You can do what Kris is doing without a weight. All right? And by making the lever longer, it creates more intensity. And then adding that heavier weight is more intensity. And now you're done. I've talked you through that. You're welcome. All right. Whew. Here's the next one. You guys walk in place and walk yourself over to one end of the mat. We're going to be working laterally, okay? Let me show you. It's going to be shuffle, squat, little hop, squat, shuffle, and squat, calf raise, squat. Either one is fine. Pick one, go. Shuffle the other end. Squat, little air between your feet and the floor, or shuffle up on the toes. I'm gonna do both. If you notice, if I'm doing that low-level plyometrics, I'm not going high. I'm just sitting into it, little air between the feet and the floor. You can do every other one, like I'm doing. You can also stay low. That's another option. Guys, you got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ha! Last round. Side to side here. Grab your weights. Whew. Side lunges, guys, in 6 seconds. Find yourself in the center of the mat. 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders down and back. Step out to the right. Pull yourself up. Step out to the left. Pull yourself up. Make sure, check yourself on the screen if you're showing yourself on the screen, and make sure your toes are pointing forward, all right? And push the booty back. Push it back. We're down to 11 seconds. Remember the other option, this is a large muscle movement. You can do this with one dumbbell, one child, one anything, or just body weight. All right, side to side. Whew! What is next? This is gonna be the bridge hold with the chest press. So wait till 10 seconds. I want you moving. All right, hit it. Come down to the mat. Grab your weights. Now, when I showed you earlier, you can use one weight, you can do this, okay? Same exercise. All right, guys, drive it up, make a bridge. Drive it up through the heels. Tap it with your elbows, bring it right back over your chest. Now, I don't know if you can see from that angle, I'm not clacking them together. I'm stopping right before whatever you're using touches. That requires a little bit more control. Don't forget the option. You can drop and re-bridge. 7 seconds. Oh my Lord, we got 2 exercises after this, guys. 2, 1, and drop. All right, come on up with your side bend weight. Kris is gonna do the low weight. I'm gonna go high, legs close together, side to side here. Hang on, we'll get situated. All right, 3 seconds. Get your feet a couple inches apart, arms overhead. Here we go, lateral flexion. Don't go over too far, so you'll lose your footing. So this also requires a little bit more shoulder stability to hold this up. One of my clients does this exercise and he always does this. It always collapses. That's the hard part, is keeping the biceps by the ears. So remember, you always have the option to do Kris's. It's the same sensation. All right, 6 seconds. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, weights out of the way, everybody. Get at one end of your mat or one end of your runway. This is the last one. I need to get towels out. Oh my Lord. All right, guys, you ready? This is our last one, then we stretch. 4, 3, 2, lateral shuffle, squat, optional plyo, or up on the toes. Use your arms. Bigger arm movements. If you go lower level, just add some arms. Okay, we got 18 seconds. This is your last chance to push it. So if you have any gas left in the tank, you haven't tried one of these before, try one. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ha! Hey. High five. Virtual high five. Yes. All right. Grab water real quick. We're going to take a couple minutes to cool down, and then you're done. And then if you have any questions, we're happy to answer them. Oh my God. See? It was plenty, wasn't it?
Great.
It was plenty.
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm going to choke on ice. Big, deep breath in. Exhale, half fold like we did warming up. Inhale, you're going to leave your head above your heart. Exhale, left arm reaches right. Like I'm making a big circle. Switch it, other side. Whew. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half fold. Add the rotation. See if you can go a little further this time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, half fold. Rotate over to the left. We're warmer. Hopefully you're rotating further. All right, fold over, half fold. Take your hands to your thighs. Now support your weight here. Tuck your butt under, tuck your pelvis under, and then relax. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis under. Inhale, lift your head. Relax the belly. Exhale, tuck your chin under, tuck your pelvis under. One more time, guys. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Now roll all the way up. Take your right leg, step back. Sweep your arms all the way up. So I want you to push this right hip forward. Put your hands in prayer. Bring them down to the front. All right, I want you to take your right elbow, twist, and lean forward. Try to touch that right elbow to your left thigh. You can totally stay where Kris is. All right. Just a little side note, this move right here is supposed to aid with digestion. I guess it wrings everything out. Back to prayer. Arms up. Exhale, fold over. Right foot steps forward, roll up. We're going to get the other side, then you are done. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, half fold. Hands on the thighs. Inhale, round out, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Exhale, I did this opposite, that's okay. Inhale, tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis. Exhale. One more time. Round out, drop the arms, come all the way up. Take your left leg back. Take the arms, sweep them forward. Now I want you to really push that left hip, okay? All right, follow Kris. If you don't want to go all the way down, put the hands in prayer, bring them down. Drop down and touch the left elbow to the right knee. And then I'm looking in that direction. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold over, step forward. Here it is, guys. Soften your knees. Roll up slowly. Whew. Give yourself a high five. You're done. You're done. Thank